Smart Studios.
Hello, my name is Kevin Surratt Sr. Everything you're about to hear is my perspective and my opinion on my life and journey. This is Sessions with Surratt.
Only on UrbanSmartNetwork.com.
This address the elephant in the room, man. A lot of people want to know where me and you at. I mean, of course they can look and see where we at. You know what I mean?
I mean, like I said already, family go through ups and downs.
That's right.
I mean, I don't know any family dynamic that don't go through their own, BS.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I keep it as that.
Mm-hmm.
If someone asks me about my personal business, I let out what is needed to be let out.
Mm-hmm.
I say little to none for a reason. Cause for what? For what? Like you already created your narrative. I always said my piece. I don't, especially if I moved on.
Mm-hmm.
I moved past that situation. I'm more focused on living life, trying to be better. Focus on my son. Trying to be healthy as much as I can. So I don't know, man. I've been going through so much negative stuff in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I can't keep taking on negative energy.
Yeah.
Because if I keep taking on negative energy, I'm going to keep getting sick.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep getting sick.
Yeah, that part. That's real. And
So,
I heard you say that on many occasions in reference to the triggering points, and it makes sense. I got a friend, her son went through it, and it's real. So I'm glad you're focusing on the things that you need to focus on to keep you right. 'Cause that's the big picture, you know what I'm saying? And you letting people know. I like that you said that you let people know, about what's going on with you and things of that nature, so they can be around you and recognize it too. That's real. That's big. That's big man stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? And you taking care of your health.
yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to take care of your physical health, your mental health,
That's right.
and your aura too. The light around you.
That's right. That's right. Man.
So that's what I'm focused on right now. Focus on my son. He's getting big. He's like me. He got a smart mouth. I can't even blame him half the time. I just shake my head. I can't. He's an asshole.
Wow.
Yeah, it's some things that he said to me and his mom. And I'm like, I don't know what you want to say. I don't know what to say because he's right. He may not have. He should have said it, but he's definitely wrong. I don't know what to really say.
He in the middle.
Yeah, he's in the middle too.
So with him being in the middle,
Yeah,
he gonna spit it in that way, and it's gonna be up to y'all two to balance it. And I'm glad y'all working on things to the best of y'all ability. I know it ain't easy. I know it ain't easy. Don't go there, don't go there. I see that look on your face.
I'm about to.
I mean,
I
look.
had the angel and the devil about shoulder like, yo, go ahead, tell her a new one.
Hey, look. You do it. So you know what, Kevin? And then let's go back. So I came on here. Sessions with Surratt started with me since I didn't go on the Braxtons, and my name kept coming up, and it kept coming out. You know what I mean? I said, you know what? I got the opportunity to come on here, and I had a session, and I was able to talk about myself and my wife's journey. And know what it did for me? It gave me a release like I've never had in my life.
Yeah.
And that was the big picture for me. My therapist told me that. The best thing to do is vent. I told him about this project. I told him about the direction I wanted to go with. And I told him how me and your mom met in the mental health field and how we used to pour into other people and help other people. And he said, well, look, it's time you to pour back into yourself. And if this gonna give you an outlet, it's gonna be, about you. And I just throw that out there You know, it's like an alley-oop for you. You got to do what's best for you. And I feel good. You know what I mean? I feel great about my direction. I feel like I can empower and help others that's been through the experience. And with that taking place, you know, I got to take care of my lifeline, and that's my kids and that's my grand. So I just throw it out there to you, man.
No,
Do what's best for you.
This is a lot of things that's been taking place in my life. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Disappointed. I'm hurt. My ex-wife threw me a super duper alley-oop, super like curveball. And it's not more like I'm upset and hurt by her. I'm kind of upset and hurt by her parents too. Because certain promises that they didn't even have to come out their mouth and even say. And then I felt like I had an extended family that had my best interest and also had a similar direction that was like my family too. You know, like the mother and father being in the same household, mother and father both having jobs, you know, taking vacations with each other. And the direction that my ex-wife was going towards, I would have never seen this coming ever in my life. And it hurts. It hurts more because it's nothing that I've done for any of this to reach the point that it did. You know, especially when we just lose my mother. You know, when she decided to do this, I was just a year in of my mother, you know, passing away.
Right.
And then the way she went about it, the whole divorce situation, we were just chilling on a couch.
You said you was laying on her lap.
She was laying on my lap.
She was laying on your lap. Okay.
Watching a movie.
Right, and they said
like everything was cool. Then she gonna just say, "Oh yeah, I want a divorce." Like nonchalant. We still had our rings on. So it was kind of just like normally you have a discussion about a divorce. Normally it's an argument that leads up to the divorce. Normally it's some signs. There was no signs for me. It was just a casual, I want a divorce.
Wow.
Like, what was that about? So you about to rip up our whole family.
Right.
For what though? And every time I ask her about it, like, what was the reason? You know the reason. Evidently, I don't know the reason. If I knew the reason, I wouldn't be asking you the reason. And if you can't tell me a reason, then I feel like you wasn't even here for me. You were just here just for a good time. If that's the case, there's so much stuff that I regret doing what I did because I feel like I neglected my mother because I was focused on getting this house, focused on me trying to get married so my mom could see. And I feel like I did all that at what cost? What did that land me besides now more misery that she now gave me?
She promised your mom.
She to promise my mom and to tell for my ex-wife and her parents to tell my mother that we're gonna make sure Kev is gonna be good, it's gonna be okay.
That's right.
We got him no matter what. And how the whole narrative just shifts. It's like, wow.
Can I say this to you?
Yeah.
I 100% completely understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because I married into not the family because of who they were, because of the dynamic that I saw. Mother and father married, all of them went to college, all of them graduated high school, all of them had career tracks. They were focused, they were driven.
Mm-hmm.
That's what drew me, because I hadn't seen that in my generation at that time. And then the plus was, the gift was you. The gift was you, right? And then to try to make everything work. I know I worked a lot. I know I wasn't home a lot for dinner. And all that. I wake up, go to work the next day. And I had somebody say on social media yesterday that He ain't never worked. He lived off of Traci's money. Well, people that knew us, they knew that I worked and it took me away from my family. So I say all that to say I understand a good portion of how you felt. And then when my in-laws didn't come to the service, I felt like they treated my wife the same way in death they treated her throughout our journey. And it hurt, still hurt. And I didn't ever want to see you hurt like that. The conversation I had with that, it really had me understand what I was dealing with. It brought me to a clear understanding of what my lifeline was. And so now it's about making sure K3 is good, because all that's going to do, if we don't get it on track, it's going to take it back to a place that I didn't want in your life, and I definitely want it out of my life.
Right.
So I'm glad that you have the focus that you have, and I just pray with all my being that it's going to be all right. Because see, it's up here for you right now. It's down here for me. I'm in a place. You know what I mean? And I'm pushing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. One thing I'm gonna tell you what I always wanted, Kev, and I wanted for you too. I always wanted your mom to win.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is, I watched the suffering. I watched what she went through, even on my part, right? But she did the things that she wanted to do. It might have been looking a certain way at certain times, and I didn't think it was the best case, and you probably heard some of my dialogue about it. But when I look back, 2 CDs, radio show, several movies. I remember when me and her used to talk art, reality TV, me and her used to talked about that. And it came back. Because if you look at it, when she didn't sign, that group didn't grow. It didn't do too much of nothing, but it hurt her. And that was the big thing about it. People say she kept bringing it up. Why she keep bringing it up? It wasn't about she didn't sign. It was about what she didn't get in that signing. Because the producer and the lawyer didn't do that. It's the support that she wanted. And then in one episode, she said the phone call stopped. That crushed her. I heard her crying so many times about that. So I say all that to say, man, I really feel good that it went full circle. And then a half a century exactly a half a century, I had to definitely come to an understanding and understand that, you know, God's purpose is God's purpose. I don't like it. I say every day. I know you do too. Probably every second. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I just feel like she would want us to be all that we can be, to make sure K3 can be all that he can be. And that's why I say all that. I know her heart. I married your mom for her heart. I didn't marry her for the glitz and the glamour and the bloop, bop, bam, and it was her heart.
Absolutely.
And I would say her cooking, because good God, we know she got down in that kitchen. You got some of that? Did you get some of that?
The recipes?
Yeah.
No, all I have is the rice.
That's it?
Yes.
You don't have the green?
Nope.
You don't have the oxtail?
Nope.
Come on, the cabbage?
Nope. I'll
Come
tell you
on,
who do
kid.
have it though.
Don't say it.
She has it.
Don't you say it.
She got it.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Your mom gave it to her?
Yup.
Someone said to me, she shouldn't have got the earrings, she shouldn't have got the necklace, and she got the recipe too?
Sure did. And it tastes like almost identical. It's
Are
like
you serious?
95%. It's crazy.
They used to be in the kitchen together sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got that fried chicken. That's it.
Oh yeah.
I got the fried chicken.
Yeah, you was in the kitchen with that fried chicken
Yeah.
a lot of times, because you would cook it.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it.
Skinless.
Skinless?
You didn't put no flour on it.
I did.
You put flour on it?
I do all three of them.
Oh, you do all three of them. Okay.
I do the
Barbecue.
fried chicken, the barbecue, the hot wings. I can cook a little some. I know I'm good at spaghetti. You know, steak, I'm real good at steak, especially on the grill.
Okay. Well, you are.
I know to cook, but I want
You
oxtail
want that swag.
sometimes.
You want that swag.
I want that turkey wings.
Oh,
I want the greens, the cabbage. I don't know how to bake it.
turkey.
I'm not gonna try to make it either.
Turkey wing was sticky, icky, man. Them wings, man.
Yeah,
Oh, hold up. Did you say the mac and cheese?
Nah,
You didn't say the mac and cheese with all those cheeses in it.
nah, she don't know how to make that. That's nasty.
She don't know how to make it.
Nah, that's nasty. I tried it. It's nasty.
Hold up. Her version is nasty.
Oh, it's nasty. I tried that. It's like, it's not it.
That's not it.
But the rest,
You got that rice. You got that jasmine rice.
I know to make it, yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. But without a rice cooker.
Girl.
Without a rice cooker, yeah.
She tried to teach me, man.
It's easy. You just gotta water rice, water. If you don't know it, your pinky until it gets to the middle
Yeah,
part,
it is. That's it.
and let it boil out. And then put the aluminum foil over
The water is to the pinky?
the middle of the pinky,
Okay.
where the little line is at.
Yeah.
Let it boil out. Put it on high.
Mm.
Once it boil out, put the aluminum foil over. It should be perfect. It should be
How long do it take?
until it boils out.
Until it boils out.
It
Gotcha.
depends what kind of stove you got. If you got gas, you probably gotta do a little bit more than the pinky.
Okay.
If you got electric, it's normally perfect.
And you fly, man. It's like you kind of fly in that kitchen, man.
You know, I know to cook a little something.
That's
you
what's
know.
up.
I mean, I kind of had to, especially when I went to marriage boot camp. I had to.
That whole month?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah. I didn't have a choice.
Okay.
I mean, I had grandma,
But no.
she couldn't go up the steps every time I wanted to get
So
food.
you was cooking for yourself?
Yeah.
Never knew that.
hmm
So what did you cook while you were gone?
Everything.
That was like a month.
Yep. It was a steak. Like I got good at making steaks, the fried chickens,
Shoot,
spaghettis.
So, hold up. You was 14, 15 then?
I was like 16.
You was 16?
Yeah.
That was in 2014.
Oh, so I was 18 then.
2014?
Mm-hmm. I graduated in 2014.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, you was 17. Because it came on in 14, and so we did it in 13, yeah.
Yeah, I was 17 then.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you was prime. You young adult, man.
I was still like asking mommy, can you cook for me real quick? Like,
You know she loved doing that.
yeah,
though.
of course.
You ask, man. Sometimes I ask, she be like looking at me side eye, like, you not gonna cook? They not Sunday. You asked, it became Sunday.
She might have given me, I don't feel like it, if they just run to the store.
That's right.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Cool with me.
Your mother, you were her heartbeat, man.
Absolutely.
And likewise with you, man. And you know, I know we miss her, man. And always recognize a mother's love. I mean, I still got my mother, and my grandmother. My grandmother was still going to the football games.
I was just telling my homeboy that.
90 years old. She walking in the Redskins Stadium like she was doing it in the 70s.
I saw her to call her because I went to the tailgate for the Steelers, the Redskins Steelers.
She's right there.
I ain't want to deal with them folks. They was kind of deep. The Steelers, I'm talking about.
Oh, Steelers. Oh, yeah, the Steelers, man. They come down here like that's their stadium.
Yeah, man.
I seen one guy acting all crazy at a Steelers game one time. Man, when I say this guy, I call the PJs up in the 400 section.
Yeah.
So we in the PJs, he talking, showing his jersey. Next thing you know, he came back down on a stretcher.
Oh, wow.
Somebody stretched him.
Oh, wow. I believe it.
Can't do it in the PJs, buddy. They coming at you.
You know, I just found out the other day
What's that?
that Pennsylvania has 2 teams.
That's right.
Why did I think? I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna embarrass myself. I already did, kind of. I just didn't know. I ain't know the Steelers and the Eagles, 2 different states. Thought it was 2 different states. Who knew?
But you know you're not the only one who's experienced that, right?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so don't. It's not.
I was on TikTok one day and I heard someone arguing about it, and I was like, what? Sure enough, they're right.
Thank God for TikTok.
Philadelphia Eagles and Pittsburgh Steelers, which is in Pennsylvania.
It's a great state, the Commonwealth.
So where is Philly? And where's Pittsburgh at? Is Pittsburgh like on the top and then Philly's on the bottom? Like, how does that go?
So yeah, Philly in the city, Pittsburgh, like northeast, I believe.
So it's like PG and Baltimore kind of, you know? Like PG's kind of like, you know, on the bottom. But we don't really claim Baltimore, but Baltimore is like its own state, but it's not its own state.
That's a good.
So is it kind of like, is it Philly and Pittsburgh kind of the same way?
It's they don't kind of mesh like that because it's a totally different vibe. You know, it's like that was a Steel, you know, where Steel was back in there, and they got 3 rivers, so they right off the water. Philadelphia is like a city. It's like a Baltimore, you know, and you know you got. Let me see. How can I compare Pittsburgh? I mean, it's a factory type city.
Like Annapolis kind of?
Nah.
Annapolis got the water?
Nah, but Annapolis is kind of a little bit more.
Yeah, okay.
You know, upscale. It's the capital of Maryland. You know what I mean?
It is.
So let me see. Pittsburgh it's okay. You know, it's a different type city.
Like,
And it's
it's
been a
like
while
Waldorf,
since I've been up
You
there.
trying to say, you trying to compare the Waldorf? You can compare the Waldorf, right? Kind of, no.
No,
Still kind of.
no.
Uh,
We talk more about this offline. I'm gonna introduce you to some people that's from the Steel City.
Okay.
They die hard. You'll see what I mean. It's a difference, but I mean, it's a good city though.
I don't doubt it.
Cold.
Cold?
What?
I bet it is cold.
Off the water.
Philly's cold.
Philly? Yeah, Philly's north. Yeah.
Philly's cold.
It's cold, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's just up there.
New York is cold.
Yeah. New York's,
City.
dude, it's cold.
New York City.
Yeah, good point.
So I believe it. Maryland is cold.
Maryland is definitely uniquely cold.
Maryland is cold.
And you know what's funny though? Your mom used to say it best. This area is bipolar
Yes,
when
it
it comes
is.
to weather.
Yes, it is.
And people ask why didn't we ever leave this area? We never left because Traci loved crabs and Traci loved
Snow.
the seasons. And she left us on a snowy day. And I'ma tell y'all, I don't care what nobody say. When I looked out that window after my baby went to be with the man up top, it was a fox outside in the snow, jumping around, jumping around. And I wish I could have videotaped it. I said, that's Traci. Little fox.
Little fox.
Well, you know, son, I'm glad we was able to have this session. I feel like the people wanted it. You know, I saw some people, you know, why him and Kevin not on the show and sit down and talk? That's what triggered this. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
People want to see us. They wanted to see us talk. They know the love that we had for your mom, my wife. They know it. And one thing for sure, I really believe she understood the direction that she wanted for us. And I think as long as we take this bull by the horns, it's gonna be a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
People gonna see us, and they're gonna be like,
Absolutely.
wow.
See more of me. I'm gonna bring my face more out there. My new friend said I need to be on live more, so I might start doing that. I don't know.
New friend.
They're my new little friend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we all got friends.
Yeah.
We all got friends.
We all need friends.
How many of us have them? Friends?
When I get beat up, though. So I'm gonna say
One we can't read it.
This is the one I could depend on. That's it.
There you go. There we go. Hey, y'all, again, I thank y'all for joining us on another session with Surratt. And this is what it's about. You know, it's important that you take care of your mental health. Self-care is so important. And this is a part of it. You know, family love is the love that we need for us to just exist in our existence. And one thing for sure, I believe in family values. And like my son said earlier, ups and downs, valleys and peaks, good, bad, and indifferent. Family is family.
Family's family. No matter what, can't change it.
That's right.
Sometimes you want to. You can't do it. You're gonna be here forever.
That's what's happening, y'all. Peace next time. This is Sessions with Surratt.
Only on UrbanSmartNetwork.com.